Hey, looks like the village elder wants to talk to us. Wonder what that could be.
Ooh, sounds like an urgent.
So I'm gonna put some more use to this cuckoo jaw. Yeah,
Oh, village is old, buddy.
yeah. I'm stepping up my game. Good to see that my efforts have not gone unnoticed. And oh my, I could not have guessed it was the Blankanga. They so did foreshadow this at the start of the 3-star.
Blangonga's back. He wants you.
Yeah. So they so didn't foreshadow this. No. I didn't see it coming.
Boy.
uh,
Revenge.
hey, gotta have some monsters. Gotta have a hobby. That'd be boring. If they had a hobby. They'd probably just be bored and then they just start counting rocks or something all day. And no. So purple Gypceros has unlocked by fighting the normal Gypceros. I actually need purple Gypceros parts for like a lot of my gun lances and armors, so
It's bird-like. I tells you, bird-like monster.
yeah, so the drunken bird-like monster. So the purple Gypceros, well, it's a sub breed or a reskin, if you will call it. That's just bigger, meaner, nastier. It's more aggressive, etc. Bigger, meaner,
They're
faster.
mainly the same moveset, though.
And it does have a few new moves. Now, I'm a little sad that the first Gypceros fight, I did not get to show off the fake death. The Gypceros type monsters will play dead, and you can actually get some carbs on their head if you're quick. Of course, you're
a brave man.
Now, the reason why I decided to bring the hammer with me, even though it has really horrible range, I want to try and break the head properly. Because if you're using a hammer, don't attack the tail, attack the head instead. Aside from, the obvious, hey, you can dizzy them.
Much faster breaking that crystal.
Yeah. He basically has a weakness to impact on his head, whereas the tail has a weakness to cutting.
There we go.
And I keep doing
the bug, poisoning the cat, doing it all. Oh.
I was hoping.
No shield this time.
No shield this time. That was another reason why I wanted to use the hammer too, because the shield made it pretty easy. And hitting the head is a little bit harder, considering it swings all around.
It's pretty hard when you don't have someone else to distract it.
Not to mention you do not want to get hit, just because he'll just steal your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Whenever the beak hits you, there's a chance that he steals.
The head is always the domain of the hammer.
Yeah.
If you have a hammer user on your team and you're not, and you're attacking the head, nah, get out of there.
Yeah.
Hit something else.
Definitely hit something else. Basically, hunting horn and hammers have the head reserved for that.
And even then, if it's between a hunting horn and a hammer gets it.
Yeah.
It's just so crucial.
Well, depending if you're trying to go for lockdown. If you're going for lockdowns, you want the hunting horn because they deal more knockout damage.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
They did less.
No, they did more.
They depend on the hunting horn.
No, hunting horns, because they do low base damage, then they do higher knockout. And no regular dodge rolls, I figured out, could not save you from the dizziness.
Well, they can if you time it right, I believe.
Well, it's like a fraction of a second because you don't have that extra long period where you're flailing in the air.
Yeah. That's where evade plus would come in handy.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Now, something that Purple Gypceros is supposed to be doing, and I time it just wrong. Something the Purple Gypceros supposedly will do, but I didn't get to show off in this video because he wouldn't do it. When you break his head and he tries to flash, he just spews poison all over the place if his head is broken. But for some
Really?
reason, he would not do it. I read in the wiki that's what he would do.
I've never seen that. Typically, they just clack clack and you get free hits.
Also, if you could put some distance between you and the Gypceros, then he can't get you in the flash either.
Yeah, it's distance based. In an area around him.
For some reason, though, amazingly enough, he does not manage to steal any items from me this time around. Not sure what's up with that, but I just got really lucky, I guess. Considering I did get hit by the head quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's on a chance every time he does that.
Chance, but I've also had the fights where I've been really unlucky, and almost every single hit would steal something. And then I've had fights like this where I do get hit quite a bit, but doesn't manage to steal anything.
It can be uncommon.
Up and down. I guess, like I said, it's about lucky.
When it does happen, it's annoying.
Yeah. No, this is
really a good item.
But while I was doing this, I was like, I did this a few times, and, with the recording and all, and I kind of regretted bringing a hammer because his head is really, really hard to hit. But I'm stuck with hammer.
Yeah, unless you lock him down.
Interesting to show.
It takes a lot of timing. You got to know when to attack and when to back off.
Oh yeah, we should have seen some of my first video recording attempts at this. They were atrocious. Killed him without even breaking his head. In fact, I don't even think I hit his head very much. There you go. Nice beefy hit. And the cat stun locked him there, so extra beefy. And cat is a large barrel bomb.
Work.
Also, I should probably point out that Gypceros is weak towards fire. Because rubber burns, I guess.
Yeah. It's best not to think about the logic in some of these cases.
Well, the logic is almost everything is weak towards fire in this game.
Yeah.
And he just... I don't know, he's been very generous when he's actually stunned me. And he just stands there spewing the shots landing to not even close at me. I don't know.
Look at him go. Spewing and clacking.
Oh, I didn't make it to pull my weapon away. And this is what I was talking about when in the normal Gypceros fight.
Oh, yeah.
He spam stuns you while you're poisoned, and then he'll do damage. There you go. That's where all his main damage comes from.
Puts a dot on you.
Yeah, he's locking you down pretty harsh there. And yeah. There we go.
Shameful.
I would have survived that if it hadn't been for that Velociprey.
Velociprey is a factor.
Yeah. They're there to annoy you, or when you have like a sliver of health left, or you're trying to use an item, they're there to like peck at you, just to interrupt.
To perform the coup de grace.
Yeah. Jerks.
Just got coup de graced by a Velociprey.
Oh, jerk.
Oh, and he's taken off.
Yeah. Well, I need to sharpen the weapon anyways, just to make sure, because I've been bashing it a lot against all those bouncing parts. That way I don't have to do it mid-battle when it does break, and probably it would have been only a few more hits.
Look at him go.
Oh yeah, now we're back here with Conga and a bunch of Vespoids.
Conga and Bros.
So much more better of a choice to fight. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Getting some hits on the head at the very least. At least the cat's pretty decent at killing the Vespoids with a large barrel bomb.
Take them out of the air.
Yeah, basically, the Vespoids will go to try and hit the cat, while the cat's carrying a large barrel bomb. They'll hit the cat and detonate the bomb. So for that I actually kind of like having the cat around. large
As
barrel.
long as the bomb explodes on something.
Yeah, I can't really complain about the cat's performance, especially now that he's got max volumes.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's earning his keep. I say it's a pretty good purchase. Oh,
Bomb
sure.
cats, best cats.
Yeah, I'm not doing too good with the getting out of the dodges and whatnot. This video.
Yeah, it's difficult with certain weapons.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been able to do pretty decent with hammers before. It's just this video I performed really poorly and got a knockout. But then again, he took like half a health bar away just because he had me locked down.
The other part is when you're using hammer, you don't. Since you're always going for head, and there's limited chances.
Yeah, there's very limited chances.
Do,
and all the attacks are like most of the attacks are front and will murder you.
Yeah, it takes a little longer to fight sometimes.
And
when you do
a lot more risky.
certain weapons. Yeah, it's a lot riskier and it can take a lot longer. But if you get them right and you get them locked down,
oh yeah, then you're gold. And I was mid-charge, so there's not really too much I can
do. Yeah, that's a display of the range though on that thing. It's pretty far.
Yeah, it is pretty far. But I at least avoided one of them. But yeah, what does I need to purple hides for? Well, I need it for a poison lance. I'll probably use it like once or twice. But poison is like the worst status element in the game.
Certain monsters are weak to it.
Certain monsters are weak to it, but then you have to remember there's diminishing returns, and you have to hit them like 1,000,000 times to get poison to proc, and then it'll last for like 10 seconds.
I mean, it's alright for bow, because you put it on the coating, and you get one at least.
Yeah.
And it's just some extra damage.
I mean, like, throwing knives are alright to use poison with, because it has a pretty, it's pretty potent, as in, the poison will stick pretty easily.
Yeah, about 2 or 3 daggers typically.
But, when it comes to melee weapons, it takes a lot for melee weapons to proc status elements, even with the status up effect.
Yeah, because it's a chance that it'll even proc at all.
Well, no, it does status element damage, but until you've gone over the threshold.
No, there's a chance that it'll even go off.
As far as I understand it, it's just threshold it has to break, and then when the threshold is broken, then but the threshold increases every time they get hit by it.
Yeah, every time it kicks in, it increases the threshold.
I was hoping you get
melee weapons. There's a chance that it'll happen, so it could not happen. That's why great swords are such a poor choice for status effects, because you get so few attacks. Oh.
And they're his fake death. I was hoping to get some cheap shots on his head, because at that point, I didn't know I could carve from him while I was playing dead. First something I learned when I was playing multiplayer, and then I was told about it. I was like, "What? You can? Really?"
Carving from them is the realm of brave men.
Well, it's just one single hit.
Can be an instant kill though, depending on.
Yeah. And guess what he's gonna do? Yeah, it's gonna limp away the second I put a trap down.
Right past it.
Oh. This is what they always do. That's why I always prefer to just wait till they go to their resting spot before trapping them and capturing them, because they will run.
That's the surefire way to do it.
Yeah. And I did a little cut there because then people did not have to wait. I was hoping to, wait and hide until he slept, but no, the cat just charges in bloodthirsty.
Typically best to do that outside of the zone.
Yeah, no, I thought I had waited long enough, but I hadn't. And on the other hand, I don't want him to sleep for too long either.
That's true.
But
unless you have
bomb cat, then it's just bloodthirsty and vicious.
Cat.
Yeah, seriously, it's gotten a lot of kills lately.
He's done the finishing blow on both Gypceros now.
But purple rubbery hides, I need those. So, I'm not complaining. Quite pleased.
Indeed.
And I get lucky in a light crystal. It's like
Very
only
nice.
8%. No, wait, it's 2% from carve or something like that.
Yeah,
If you
very
break
low.
the head, it's 8% drop. Something stupid like that.
Might get another one in the box.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm pleased. I need light crystals. There's a gun lance that can use them, and then there's quite a bit of gear too.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh, but I'm gonna get that cat.
Brave man hitting that cat.
Yeah, well, he's been kill stealing a lot. I don't respect that. He's been doing his job, but I don't respect kill stealing. Saved by the bell.
One day, Foxy Brown's not gonna wake up.
Oh, trust me, Boxy Brown has him locked in a cage. A very big cage.
Cage can't contain that cat.
No, it's bomb-proof. What is he gonna do? He doesn't have. I haven't trained the strength on him because he's a bobcat.
He'll find a way.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. But Boxy Brown will be ready for that day, and we will see you in the next video.